Okay, my lovelies, so welcome back to my channel, or hello if you are new here. I'm just going to do a makeup tutorial today that is going to be a very quick glam. This is just my 10-minute makeup routine that I will do if I need to get out that door. Something is telling me that it's not going to be 10 minutes, but obviously I'm going to be doing this as a talk through. I'm going to be talking you through step by step what I'm doing, the products I'm using, but if I am doing this by myself in my own time, it will take me roughly about 10 minutes to do this. Keep an open mind through this makeup tutorial. If there's a step that you wouldn't personally do, feel free to skip it. If there's a particular colour or shade in this makeup tutorial that I would do and it's not to your preference, obviously keep an open mind, you can do something different, because I think we're going to go for a red lip today. We're going to jazz it up a bit. And another thing, I'm going to keep this makeup tutorial drugstore and affordable. Although, in saying that, this first product I'm going to be using is by all means not drugstore. This is not really the most affordable product, but just let me be bougie. It's so early. I'm never filming this early. That's why my lighting might look a wee bit different, because the sun is rising and it looks so beautiful. This is the Jurlique Rosewater Balancing Mist. I don't know, I just always like a really nice bougie mist in the morning just to refresh my skin after I go in with like a face wash or cleanser or something. Some people like coffee. I love a bougie face mist. I still haven't got round to getting things squirted in my face. I hate it. Such a nice spray, but it is so aggressive. Woo! Next up, I'm just gonna go in and prime, and if you know me, you'd know that I'm not the biggest believer in primers. Such a hypocrite, I know, because I have a drawer full of primers. I just kind of find that if you just go in with a moisturiser below your foundation to act as a base for your makeup, it's honestly just as good as any primer. But if you are somebody that does have problemed areas with discoloration, you have texture, you have enlarged pores, or if you are oily, please do feel free to go in with a primer that is more suited for your skin type. This is a moisturising priming base from MUA Makeup Academy Cosmetics. I actually really like this wee primer, although in saying that I probably wouldn't repurchase for quite some time, because I am in the process of not buying any more makeup and wanting to use up everything I have. So yeah, we'll see how long that lasts. I really do like this wee primer. It is very, very cheap, very, very affordable. It definitely is moisturising. Once you actually start to massage it into the skin, it really does break down to quite a very hydrating and moisturising consistency, and it just makes the skin just look and feel very, very nice and juicy. For foundation, I'm going in with Revolution Conceal and Hydrate. Being honest, I'm not really the biggest fan of this foundation anyway. Like, don't get me wrong, it's a lovely foundation. It is absolutely gorgeous, but I just find it very... I don't find it very sheer, but I just find it sheer. You can build it up to full coverage, no problem, but it's just too hydrating for my liking. I'm actually going to put on a wee bit of lip balm. I'm just using the wee e.l.f. lip balm, by the way. But for concealer, again, use whatever you want. But for today's tutorial, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Edge Rewind. It's an alright concealer. It's definitely not my favourite, but my mum loves this concealer. So what age is my mum? My mum's 50. She absolutely swears by this concealer. She absolutely loves it. My mum does not wear a lot of powder products, so she doesn't set her face or anything, and it doesn't necessarily crease on her either. If you are somebody that does struggle to find a concealer that doesn't necessarily crease underneath the eyes, and you're not a fan of setting underneath there, or you don't use a lot of powder products, give this one a go. It's the Maybelline Edge Rewind. Just to blend that out, I'm just going to use my beauty blender. This isn't a beauty blender, by the way. This is the wee one from e.l.f. that I got in that wee gift set, and it is honestly the nicest wee sponge. Whenever I'm blending my concealer out, I like to bring it right up into the inner corner and slightly over the eyelids, and I also like to blend it right up to that lower lash line. Like, I nearly want to bring it into my waterline. It just brightens the under eye so much more. It brightens the inner part of the eye, like the waterline. Some people's waterlines can be quite red, and I know mine's can. And as crazy as it might sound, but my lashes would be quite pigmented and I hate it. I absolutely hate having pigmented lashes. I would honestly rather look as if I didn't have lashes. Like, it is so crazy. Like, see, whenever I hear about these people getting their lashes tinted, I'm like, what? Why? It is so crazy how true the saying is. We want what we don't have. And what we have, we don't want. Why do I have a feeling that this is going to be such a long video? And people are going to give me shit and just be like, this was not 10 minutes. Honestly guys, like, see if I'm doing this like by myself, this will honestly take me 10 minutes. And if you guys are doing it as well, trust me, it will take you 10 minutes. So I am just going to lightly set. I'm not going to bake or anything today because that's just too much and nobody has time for that crap mostly. I'm going to be using the Revolution Bake and Blot Translucent Powder. So I mainly just like to set just like the centre of my face. I like to set where I know for a fact where I'm going to crease throughout the day. I'm now just going to give the skin a wee bit of a spritz with the Revolution Hydrate and Fix Setting Spray. Oh god. So, surprisingly we're only going to be using one highlight today. How dull, how boring. Oh, my eyes have gone really fuzzy. I'm so confused with the weather outside. That part of the sky is really nice and blue and that part of the sky looks as if it's about to shit itself and have a thunderstorm. So this is the e.l.f. About highlight in the shade Moonlight Pearls. So I'm just going to be using this just all over the highest points of the face using a fan brush. You guys have probably seen me using this fan brush quite a lot in my tutorials. I will use this fan brush with my first highlight whenever I'm just like glow all over the skin, as I was saying, on the highest points. We're just looking for a nice wee subtle glow. We're not looking for a highlight that's too artificial. And I do find that with a fan brush you actually can achieve that really nicely actually. These are two blushes I have been absolutely loving recently, especially mixing them, but I think for today's tutorial I'm just going to be using this one here. So these are the Wet n Wild Colour Icon blushes. This one here is Pearlescent Pink and this one here is Apricot in the middle. So this is like a nice pinky colour, which is really nice and complimentary on the skin. And then this one here is, obviously the clue is in the name, it's just like a nice peachy apricot shade. I'm just going to take the more pinky one. And I also didn't put on a lot of highlight because these blushers do have the tiniest bit of shimmer to them. So it also does join in nicely to the highlight that you have just applied. I'm actually going to bring this blush up quite high, just mainly around this area here. This is the Physicians Formula. Physicians Formula? Is that right? Oh yeah, Physicians Formula. That sky is crazy at the minute. It's slowly drifting over. It's gonna pish down any minute. Oh, the weather outside is weather. So I'm actually gonna go off camera, do my eyebrows as natural as possible. This is as natural as it's gonna get for me, guys. So I just kind of find that whenever my eyes are just left like this and I just apply a wee bit of mascara, there's just that wee bit of something missing. The eyes just need a wee bit of contour. Now, I've done this quite a few times on my channel, so you would have seen me talking about it and doing this step. So I always just like to take the bronzer that I'm using that day, but for the purpose of the video, I'm just going to be using an eyeshadow palette. Again, like, guys, I'm just trying to use up as much of my makeup as possible. I've hit pan in this wee e.l.f. palette and it is the Sculpting Silk eyeshadow palette, and yeah, I've been using this off camera quite a lot to try and use it up. So I'm just going to be going in with this shadow here and I'm going to be taking that on a big fluffy brush, and I'm just going to be using this one shadow just to create a wee bit of a contour and a wee bit of definition to the eye, because we just want to balance the face out. We've done a bronzer, a contour, whatever on the face, so we're now just wanting to do this with the eyes. So I'm going to do just one eye so you can see like the difference. So you don't need to be precise at all with this, but you just want to take like fluffy brush and just pop the shade just right in the crease. Blend it up through the upper crease and the brow bone. Feel free to bring it onto the lid if you really want, honestly. Keep an open mind. Just a wee hint or a wee kiss of colour of something just on the lid, in the crease, whatever, is just, it just makes a world of a difference. Guys, I am one of these people that loves a lash primer. I find that with lash primers in the beauty community, we're divided. You either love them or you hate them. If I'm doing a day where I'm not doing false lashes, I will always apply a lash primer with my mascara. I don't know, that's just me. But the one I've been using recently, this is the False Lashes Concentrate from Kiko. So as you can see, it is white. I think most lash primers are white anyway. Mascara, I'm using the Lash Sensational from Maybelline. And please do not make fun of me for the way I'm applying my mascara. I've had so many people like leave me comments like taking the piss out of me for the way I apply mascara. At least I'm not one of these people that does their other eye, like... If people can take the piss out of me, I can take the piss out of you back. I've said it before and I'll say it again, it would be a very boring world if we were all the same and we all had the same wee habits and we done all the same wee things. I'm not going to jump onto the lips, but before I do that, I just want to say that this can be the completed look for any of you guys that do not want to go on with a red lip or a nude or a liquid lipstick. If you just want to just wear a lip balm, a lip gloss, whatever. For the video, I'm actually going to include a red lip, if that's okay. So I'm going to take off the lip balm. Oh! Guys, have I just went through a whole tutorial with not putting foundation on my lips? How dare I? What is going on? I am a foundation lip kind of gal. This is the W7 lip twister in the shade red. See these lip liners? I used to use these all the time. Oh, look at the much is left. Oh, fab. Another product down. 10,000 more to go. These are honestly such good wee lip liners. I think I got these for, I think 59p, but they are honestly so good. I'll actually show you like how pigmented they are, and I have no idea what's going on with my voice. Him. How posh did I not sound there? Montague. I'm going to be using a Primark lipstick, and this is from their Luster collection, and it is the shade Salsa. Ooh, yes. It is a beautiful red. I hate not wearing a liquid lipstick. Okay, so because I'm not fond of the Luster lip, I'm going to go in with a matte liquid lip from Primark also. Oh my. I am loving that matte lip from Primark. I actually got this in a lip kit, by the way, so I am so sorry. It does not even come with a name or a shade name, sorry. That's what it looks like there. So guys, that actually completes this video. I hope you all enjoyed, and yeah, without a doubt this video was not 10 minutes. Don't forget to follow me on Snapchat, Instagram and Twitter. They'll all be linked listed down below, along with all the products that I used in today's tutorial as well. And yeah, other than that, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you all in my next video.